Welcome to the screencast on getting started with Eclipse. In this video, I'll guide you through the basics of using Eclipse, including setting up a workspace, navigating the interface, creating a simple Java project, and even some debugging. Whether you're new to Eclipse or just need a quick refresher, this walkthrough will help you hit the ground running. Before diving into Eclipse, the first step is to select a workspace. The workspace is essentially a folder where all of your projects, settings, and configurations will be stored. Choosing the right workspace helps keep your work organized and easily accessible for future use. Now, I'll select my workspace. Watch as I click on Browse to open the folder selection dialog. Here, I will be choosing my desktop as the workspace by clicking on it, and then proceeding to hit the Select Folder button. Now we can click on the Launch button to launch into Eclipse. Hitting code. And finally, at the bottom, there's a console, which displays outputs and error messages, making it easy to debug your programs. Let's walk through creating a new project in Eclipse. To start, go to File, New, and choose Java Project. A Java project is essentially a container that holds all the files and settings for a particular program you're working on. I'll give mine a name, for example, my first project, and click on Finish in the right bottom corner. Now, within the project, let's add a package. Packages are used to group related classes together, helping you stay organized as your project grows. Right-click on the source folder, select New, and choose Package. I'll name mine my first package, and click on Finish. Next, we'll have to create a class. And a class is the basic building block of Java programs, like a blueprint for your objects and the code you'll write. Right-click on the package that we've just created, select New, and choose Class. Give your class a name, for example, main, and make sure to check the box that says public static void main string args. This generates the main method, which is the starting point of any Java program, the first thing the program runs, and then click on Finish. Now in the editor, you'll see Eclipse has already set up the main method for us. Inside this main method, let's write a simple line of code. We'll write system dot out dot println parentheses hello Eclipse. This code does one thing. It prints a message to the console, and system.out refers to the standard output stream, and println tells it to print whatever is inside the parentheses, followed by a new line in this case. And when we click on the Run button on the left top corner of the Eclipse program, we'll see that it displays Hello Eclipse in the console, just like that. As I've mentioned at the beginning of this video, Eclipse also comes with some powerful debugging tools. To demonstrate these, I've created a simple program that will calculate the sum of the numbers inside of this array. But when we go to run this program, we will get an error saying that index 5 is out of bounds for length 5. This is quite a common error that you'll run into, especially when you first start out coding. But we can use these debugging tools to try and figure out what we've done wrong. To do that, we'll click in the left margin next to the line where the sum is being calculated. In this case, that would be line 15. So we can right click and click on toggle breakpoint. And next we can run the program in debug modes. And to do that, we can click on the bug icon next to the run icon. When the program hits the breakpoint, it pauses and you'll see a debug perspective with panels for variables and execution flow. As you can see, on the right hand side, we can see all of the values that are currently inside of the variable. Use the step over button located at the top to move through the code line by line and watch the values of sum and I in the variable panel. They'll show you exactly what is happening. You'll notice the program crashes when I equals the array length. This reveals the bug. The loop condition is I lesser than or equal to num, well, to the length of the array, while it should be I lesser than the num, well, the array length. So we can fix the condition, turn off the breakpoint, and run the program again. And you'll see that this time we do actually get the right output and no error message. This time the program works correctly. That wraps up this screencast on Eclipse. We've covered workspace setup, the interface, creating projects and classes, and a quick look at debugging. Eclipse is a powerful tool, and once you get comfortable with it, it can make coding more efficient and enjoyable. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find this guide helpful.